Welcome to the Xcel Track Days Virtual Writers Meeting. As a participant in an upcoming event, you must watch this video from start to finish and answer the questions at the end of the video in order to participate at one of our events. Thank you very much for supporting Xcel, and we look forward to seeing you at the track. First off, a big thanks to our sponsors: Go Easy Motorcycles, J. Zion Stone Photography, Speedy on Track, Yamaha Champions Riding School, Woodcraft Technologies, Dunlop Tires, Sport Bike Performance Center, the Helmet Center, Adrenaline Performance, Evan Steel Performance, and The Official Riders Video Group. Trackside services and support: bike and sound service from Adrenaline Performance, awesome photography from J. Zion Stone, and coaching from the Xcel coaching instructors. Coaches are available to all riders in all groups. Please do not hesitate to approach our coaches and ask them for help with your riding throughout the day. COVID paddock rules. Masks must be worn at all times in public areas. We must practice our social distancing by standing at least 6 feet apart. Please do not gather in groups, and spectators are allowed at this event. If you have any questions or need any information, please email us at info@xceltrackdays.com. Paddock rules. So the speed in the paddock is, yes, 5 miles per hour. This is for everyone's safety in the congested area of the paddock. There is no stunting or wheelies in the paddock or on this racetrack. Cameras must be safety wired to your motorcycle, and no helmet cameras are allowed. Consumption of alcohol is not allowed while the track is hot. Any consumption of alcohol while the track is hot, you will be asked to leave. This is a zero tolerance policy. And finally, please keep your pit area clean, pick up after yourselves, and let's leave Arizona Motorsports Park in a better shape than it was before we got there. At Xcel Track Days, we run a 3-group format. The track will go hot at 8 a.m. and cold at 4 p.m. We run 20-minute sessions. Group A is for fast riders with lots of track experience. They go out at the top of the hour till 20 minutes after. Group B is for intermediate riders with a fair amount of track experience. They go out at 20 minutes after till 40 minutes after. Group C is for beginner to intermediate riders. They go out at 40 minutes after till the top of the hour. We repeat this session format except for the 12 noon schedule. During the 12 noon hour, we reduce the sessions to 15 minutes, allowing the track to go cold from 12:45 to 1 o'clock for our corner workers to be able to come in, get some food and water before heading back out to their stations. Track operations. Arizona Motorsports Park has an operational sound limit of 94 dB. An AMP sticker or provisional pass is required to participate in our events. Sound is monitored throughout the event on both the east and west straightaway of the track to ensure adherence to the sound limit restriction. Chicane and apex cones. There is a cone chicane in the east straightaway of the track. This chicane will require riders to single file formation through the chicane. Do not use the chicane as a passing zone. Also, please do not run over or disrupt the cones of the chicane. Disrupting the cones of the chicane will require a red flag situation so that we can reset up the cones, thus losing very valuable session time. Also, Xcel Track Days has adopted the YCRS dual apex cone configuration. 2 cones in the apex signify the apex of that corner. Let's go over the event rules for our event. At Xcel Track Days, safety is always our #1 priority. Please ride at your own pace and be predictable out on the track. Xcel Track Days does allow passing in all groups on both the inside and outside of riders with at least a 6-foot buffer. Please remember, it is the responsibility of the rider making the pass to do so cleanly. If you believe a pass is going to be aggressive or that you can't get it done cleanly, please wait. There is no reason to rush a pass at a track day. Also, signal when exiting the track. Get a hand up, get a leg out. Let the riders behind you know what you are doing. Always be predictable and never do something unexpected. Track configuration. We will be running a counterclockwise direction for this event. Track entrance is at the south end of the track. You will enter the hot pit, circle around to the entrance at corner 15. There will be a track marshal there to wave you onto the track when it is clear. Please do not proceed on track until the track marshal signals that it is clear. Stay to the far right as you enter the track through 14B and 14A, then merging into the race line as you enter the chicane at the east side of the track. As you exit turn 5 onto the west straightaway, please get your hand up and a leg out signaling riders behind you that you will be exiting the track. Stay to the far right through turns 4 and 3, exiting the track at the entrance of turn 2. You'll follow the hot pit around, and it will pull you back into the paddock onto the west side. From there, please proceed at 5 miles an hour back to your pit and get some food and water. Get ready for your next session. Flags. Now let's go over the flags for this event. A yellow flag means caution. Please proceed with care. A waving yellow flag means imminent caution. Never pass on a yellow or waving yellow flag. A black flag. A black flag could either mean a rider infraction or a problem with your motorcycle. If you receive a black flag, please move off of the racing line and check and make sure there is no oil or fluids coming from your motorcycle. Circle around, exit the track on that lap, and come and see the grid marshal so we can assess the situation and try and get you back on track. Meatball flag. The meatball flag is a black flag with an orange circle in the center of it. The meatball flag is our sound exceedance flag. If you receive a meatball flag, again, circle around the track, exit on that lap, come and see the grid marshal so we can assess the situation and try and get you back on track. Red flag. Red flag means there's an emergency on track. Red flag will be shown at all corner stations at the same time. First thing to do if you see a red flag is get your hand up, get a leg out, signal to the riders behind you that you've seen the red flag and acknowledge the red flag. Circle around the track at a safe speed and come and see the grid marshal to see if we can get you back on track or whether we have to send you back to the pits. Checker flag. Checker flag means it's the last lap of your session. And when you see the checker flag, be ready to exit, get a hand up, get a leg out, exit the track safely, and go back to the paddock, to your pit station, and get some water and rest up for your next session. Crashing policy. First rule of crashing is just don't do it. If you do go down, please leave your bike and leave the impact zone by either moving to the inside of the track or to the outside tire walls. Please wait there for the recovery vehicle. Do not, under any circumstances, remove your helmet while out on the hot track. This will require a red flag of the session so that we can come and recover you and your motorcycle from the event. Also, if you do see somebody go down, please do not stop to help. We have plenty of corner workers and staff that will take care of any situation that happens out on the track. And finally, the registration process. We've adopted a new registration process to help with the restrictions of the COVID-19. First step is to watch the riders meeting video, which you have just done. Second step is to sign the e-waiver from the speed waiver link that was sent to you in the email as a registration. Third, print and sign the AMP waiver that was the attachment in the email that was sent to you. Bring this to the track. You will have to hand this to the gate agent as you come into the track. Be prepared to show the credentials on your mobile device of the speed waiver link when you go through registration. If you have any questions about the registration process, any of the information in this writers meeting video, please send your questions to info@xceltrackdays.com. We look forward to seeing you at the track. Thank you very much for riding with Xcel Track Days.